Hey everybody, and welcome back to week 2 here on Inicio. You can see we're in a completely new location currently. Me and Rosie took a little adventure and came out to where our big village build is going to be, and where we're going to be doing all of our long-term building. And yeah, I just figured I would give you guys a brief update to start off our second week, and let's go up this scaffolding. The great tree clearing has begun. So this is where our builds are going to go, and we're going to be building a whole lot of stuff over here and also on the other side of the mountain, just to keep like our more aesthetic builds and our storage separate from where maybe some of our farms and industrial stuff will be 150 blocks-ish on the other side of this mountain. But as you can see, we've started clearing a great deal of trees on this lower peninsula here, and we have our nether portal set up. And yeah, so what I'm working on now, other than clearing trees, is I'm going to kind of terraform the front part of this a little bit, because I want to build another little bit of a starter house essentially for us here in our new setup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to essentially rebuild the starter house I built in the spawn area, except I'm going to slightly change it, and it's going to be more of like a fisherman's dock, or like a fisherman's house with a dock underneath it instead of a paddock for cows and my horse. So it should be pretty interesting. Oh, and before I forget, because I tend to be kind of chaos brain. Me and Rosie also went caving, and it went about how you would expect. Hey everybody, just doing another check-in. We're actually over here at what's gonna be MinerAnt's big base. We've been helping with digging, and let's actually take a fly real quick, because it's crazy what he's doing here. So he's digging out a insane area, as you can see here, and he put out the word yesterday that he was looking for people to come and help. So I came and helped for a couple of hours last night, and then I came and helped for about 4 or 5 hours today, and we're almost down to where the other chunks are currently, so I figured I would do a little checkup. Well then, I almost died. Just figured I'd do a little checkup and then have us maybe get into some shenanigans, maybe? We've been playing Hot Potato here on the server, and I need to find my victim. Alrighty, so I just had to come back to our base area where I set up this little skelly spawner enchantment setup here so we could get some better gear and some better tools on the go for me and Rosie. And let's take a look at who's online. Okay, it looks like we've got me, Angel, Indy, Froggo, Axe, and Ant. I think I want to give it to either Wolfie or Indy. So let's see where Wolfie's at. Make sure I've got the potato out on my hotbar. Alright, perfect. Because they're our nearest neighbor. They're like 800 blocks out into the ocean. I feel like I should be playing the like triumphant like bum ba da bum bum. Angel's crazy guardian farm. I'm so nervous. I need to get close to Wolfie and drop it near him. I wonder how long it's going to take him to realize I threw that at him, and I'm really hoping it landed in his inventory. Wolfie's British, so we'll see if they get my reference. They're none the wiser. Ant's the one that started this, because he's the one that threw it at me. I don't know if he's the one that started the whole potato thing, but I know he's the one that threw it at me. Alrighty, everybody. So it's a couple of days later, and we're at the end of our second week here on the server, and yeah, I just wanted to wrap things up, show you what I've built over the last couple of days, and yeah, say goodbye. Alrighty, so here's where we are after 2 weeks and about 5 solid days of chopping down trees. You can see quite a bit has changed and quite a bit has developed. Shout out to Dread and Indy and them for getting us chorus fruit. They brought a bunch to the community spawn area and let everybody know, hey, we've got chorus fruit and we've got wings for everybody. It was super nice. As you can see, we did get a building up and built, and I built something funky, a little funky concentric ring maze around our portal, and then eventually in the next week we're going to build a little almost like a gazebo around the portal inside there, and then we've got plans for over here on the other side of the water as well. We're going to be putting a big tower up there on top of the mountain, and we've got a little mine entrance over there in the hillside. I'm super stoked with how things are coming out. We've got big plans for this season, and I really hope you guys are liking these more like update style videos where I'm just kind of touching base with you and showing you, you know, what we're doing and what's going on and what I've been doing or building or who I've been helping or who's been helping me. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this type of video. I'm hoping to get my camera account on the server here in the next couple of days, and then I'll be able to also incorporate some time lapses, which I always enjoy doing, and I know people enjoy watching them too. So this is the first thing we've built here on the server. Well, not the first thing on the server, but the first thing in the area that we're calling Witchy Grove, or our city, our little town that's going to be here, and we're calling this one the Fisherman's House. And eagle-eyed viewers might recognize that this is basically the same exact building that we built down at our community farm area, Witchy Farms. This is the same exact building. I just switched the stairs from being on this side to being over on this side, and then the door to the downstairs is also on this side instead of this side, and then also we have a little dock area over here instead of a pen for cows. So the whole reason why I did this is I really wanted to show folks and kind of talk about it for a second that sometimes you can reuse the same buildings. Like, you don't have to like drive yourself crazy trying to think of different designs or stuff like that. Sometimes all you have to do is change the context in which the building is being viewed, and suddenly it becomes a brand new building. Like this one, all I did was I used a different block palette, and I added a chimney up there on the top, and I did a little bit different work with the windows, and obviously it is on a slightly larger scale. This is slightly larger than the farm we built down in the community area, but it needed to be a bit bigger, because this is like our temporary mid-game storage area. So we've got all our storage and stuff down here, And we've got some auto smelters in here in the kitchen area. And then upstairs we've got a bed area, and I'm going to be putting a brewing area up there once we have blaze rods. So a lot of the time you just gotta change the context in which you're seeing the building, and suddenly you can use the same design over again, and most people probably won't even notice unless you spend a couple of minutes explaining it to them. Alrighty, and then over here, it might not look like much. I can't wait until the copper fully oxidizes because we're gonna let this get teal. So in here, we have concentric rings that bring you into our portal, and then I'm going to be building a big gazebo thing around the portal that's going to be made out of black stone and deep slate and tough, and then the top of it is going to be a glass dome made from tinted glass, because anybody who's seen any of my videos anywhere on the internet knows that I absolutely love building glass domes out of tinted glass. I just can't get enough of it. So yeah, I've done a lot of work this week. Me and Rosie have done a lot of work this week, a lot of cutting stuff down and a lot of moving things around and figuring things out, and I'm super excited for all of the plans that we've got planned for the future. And yeah, I genuinely hope everyone has a wonderful day and a beautiful tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll see you next week.